It's Cinco de Mayo today, and that means two things. We're going to eat tacos, and we're all Mexican. So today, we're going to change our tacos by making the tortillas from scratch. It's super easy, super fast, and it's going to change your taco game forever and for every Taco Tuesday from here on out. So here we go. Here are the ingredients, and there's only a couple of them. We have 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, and a half teaspoon of salt. We're gonna add those to the bowl, get them started with a dough hook, and then it's only a couple more ingredients after that. The flour and the baking powder are mixed, so now we're just gonna add a tablespoon of vegetable oil. Now we have 1 cup of warm water. We're gonna add half a cup and let it mix, and then slowly add the second half. Now the dough mixture is thickened up a little bit. I'm gonna add 1 more tablespoon of warm water, and then speed it up and let it mix until it's really fully come together. So now we're just going to knead this for about 10 minutes and then let it rest for 20 minutes. All right, it's been about 10 minutes and it's starting to look really nice. So all we're going to do now is just form it into a nice ball. And wrap it in plastic wrap and let it rest for about 10 minutes. No, 20 minutes. 20 minutes. All right, our dough ball has been resting for 20 minutes. We're going to unwrap it and then section it off into, I think, 4 different pieces. Now, a quick note to my cousin Josie and my Aunt Maxine. There is no right shape of a tortilla. If you want to roll this out by rolling pin and have them look all wonky and misshapen like a football, like a whatever, it's all going to taste the same. I personally like to have perfect looking, perfectly round, perfect bite size street taco tortillas. So I'm going to run this through my pasta press to get a perfect flat sheet of dough, and then I'm going to cut it out with a perfectly sized 5-inch dish to make all exactly identical tortillas. That's my way, there's no wrong way, leave me alone. Okay, like I said, there's no wrong way to roll out this dough. You can do it by hand. I like to do it this way because I like everything to look perfect. That's just my own quirky way. So we're going to start on the biggest setting. I'm going to pass it to them. I'm going to give it a little fold. And what I'm looking for is for it to be exactly the right width. So when I cut it out, I don't have a whole lot of waste on either side. So I'm going to pass it to the same setting again. And now we have a perfectly sized, perfect width of dough. So I'm going to move to the next setting down. And the next setting down. Now, these do puff up a pretty good amount. So the width you see isn't what the tortilla is going to be. It's going to puff up a little bit. So I'm going to go down maybe 1 or 2 more settings. So it's looking pretty good. I think I might do 1 more. So I don't want these to be real thick tacos. When they're street tacos, they should be pretty thin. Now that is a ridiculously long piece of dough, and I think that's going to be beautiful. So there's only 2 things you need from here on out: a properly seasoned iron skillet and a tortilla warmer. This is the 99-cent game changer that changes everything, makes everything so much better and just easier all around. So we're not going to add any oil to the pan. This goes really quick. Just drop it in there and it's going to start to bubble up. It's maybe 20, 30 seconds aside, depending on how thick your tortilla is. A lot of people, like my cousins, like the tortillas much thicker, so maybe it's more like 30 seconds aside. I like my tortillas pretty thin, so this is gonna go really fast, maybe 20 seconds aside. It's gonna start bubbling up, and you flip it, 20 more seconds, and it's done. Okay, the shrimp are done. The tortillas have been in this warmer for about, I'd say 20 minutes or so. So one note I want to tell you is that the first time I made these, the tortillas seemed kind of stiff and it freaked me out, and so I kept adding oil to the pan and I ruined them all. So what I learned is that they are going to look a little bit stiff once you're done cooking them, but when they sit in here and steam with each other, they are perfectly soft, and I mean, just, they couldn't be more beautiful. And don't worry about it. Once they steam in the little steam bath, they're going to be perfect. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please make these tortillas. Never buy them from a store ever again, and I'll see you next time.